pint is just over half a liter. How many do folks typically drink?
That's what I want to know.
Somewhere between 6 and 10, probably.
A few, but not too many. You need to know your limits, I suppose.
How to enjoy a British pub. Let's go ahead and check this out, guys. We learned a little bit about pubs in my latest reaction. There are a lot of similar establishments in the US. Definitely where I'm from, there's a lot of pubs and stuff like that in the inner city. Let's go ahead and check more about British pubs and see what they're talking about.
How do British pubs work? Do you order at the table? Are you expected to tip? And when is closing time?
Hi, I'm Ali Ross, the
These are all
landlady
questions
at the
I
Coach
need
and
to
Horses
know.
here in London. And I will be here to help you understand what a British pub is all about.
The Coach and Horses is located in the Soho district in central London.
Right
Many
on
of
the
its
corner.
patrons stop by in the afternoon, right after work, mainly on Thursdays or Fridays.
There's
Okay.
a sense of a community in a British pub.
It's a social thing where people can interact and let the hair down, relax.
It's like an extended family.
It's for quite a British thing. Any opportunity you can do, you go to the pub.
So what should foreign visitors know before they go?
We often get a lot of people from typically Europe come in and either ask for a free table or sit down at a table and wait to be served. And this is not typical in England. Typically people go straight to the bar and order and then go to a table.
Okay. So that's how it is. I've been to there's some pubs like that in where I'm from. Like you go to the bar, you order your drink, and then you go find your table. And then if you want another drink, you go back to the bar, you get your drink, you go back to your table. You feel me? Or you make sure somebody stays at the table because sometimes somebody might take y'all's table. So you feel me? That's how I work in some pubs back at home.
What to order? The different kinds of beer can be bewildering, as some aren't known abroad.
We'll start off with London Pride. It's a real ale or a hand pull ale. They're naturally carbonated, unlike lagers where CO2 is put into the barrel. And they have a little bit of a biscuity, malty finish. Let's try a lager. If people want something that's cold and refreshing and they don't want too much flavour maybe, they don't want anything that's too hop forward, or they don't want a real ale that might be a little bit warmer, then go for a lager for sure. So here we have cider, a drink made from apples, the pressing and the fermentation of apples. You're drinking pints.
See, that's what I would drink. I think I would go for the cider, bro, because I'm not really a huge beer person. I plan to go beer tasting, man. If y'all don't follow the main channel, follow the main channel. I post a lot of vlogs, and I plan on doing some beer tasting, bro. Man, I might find a beer for me. I don't know, but I'm definitely choosing the cider. Definitely, she said apple. That sounds good.
Over ice, a lot of the time people like it really super cold. Something that's very popular at the moment is Guinness. It is from Dublin, of course. The flavour is quite mellow for a stout, and the texture is a little creamy, so it's actually quite pleasant on the palate.
Beer is always ordered by the pint. 1 pint is just over half a liter. How many do folks typically drink?
That's what I want to know.
Somewhere between 6 and 10, probably.
A few, but not too many. You need to know your limits, I suppose. I can be a power drinker when I want to, or I can just have a couple like today.
7 or 8 pints, and then go for dinner somewhere.
Wait. Did my bro said 6 to 10 of these full glasses? 6 to 10 of them? Bro, ain't no way, fam. Ain't no way, dog.
Here are some do's and don'ts when ordering at the bar.
You definitely don't want people waving in your face. It can be quite rude, actually, especially the waving of a card or money or something. So, yeah, just wait patiently for your turn, and people are usually quite respectful of this in the pub.
And here's another tip.
You can't just go and buy a drink for yourself. If you're in a group of people, you offer to buy around.
And if you don't, that stays with you for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
You are remembered as the person who doesn't do that.
Hold on,
Yeah,
what they say?
You
What they
can't
say?
just go and buy a drink for yourself. If you're in a group of people, you offer to buy around.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Okay, that's yeah. I feel like yeah.
And if you don't, that stays with you for a long time.
Oh,
You
yeah.
are remembered as the person who doesn't do that.
Yeah, and you're known as cheap and it's bad.
Britain boasts around 45,000 pubs, many with a long and storied past. In London, John Warland of Liquid History Tours shows visitors these pubs and explains their functions in British society.
The need for warmth, shelter, food, companionship as a meeting place is probably 2,000 years old in the format we know today. A lot of the pubs we visit are probably of a Victorian era when they probably hit their heyday, so that kind of stems from the mid-1800s.
Pub is short for public house, meaning a place that's open to everybody.
The best thing about a pub is it's welcome to everyone. Young, old, rich, poor. You could be the CEO of a finance bank, or you could be a guy who's been cleaning the streets. For anybody
Sounds like
who
a
can
good
walk through the
networking
door,
spot,
pay
y'all.
for the price of a humble pint of beer, you can share the same space.
Also typical for a British pub, many of the regulars live nearby and the atmosphere is informal. That's also reflected in the decor.
So typically in British pubs, you'll find a lot of wood and then a mixture of textures as well. So like here, we've got an Axminster carpet, and the carpet sort of adds elements and an extension of the home, somewhere that's made for comfort, and yeah, just a little bit more sort of familiarity maybe that you might find from your home.
Something else to note, in pubs you generally aren't expected to tip.
What?
A lot of our regular customers often buy the team drinks, but I think, you know, places like America, the tipping policy over there is completely different to how it is here. So
Yeah.
if we're offered a drink, then we'll just pop it on their bill, charge them accordingly, and just print the receipt and leave it for later. So we've got just a lot of receipts up there.
So
Anyway-
wait, bro. So wait. How do they not accept tips? How do they get paid, bro? Like, how do they make that? Because I know in the U.S., bro, and a lot of U.S., a lot of pubs or bars. That's how a lot of these waiters and waitresses. That's how they make their money, bro. Bartenders. That's how they make their money is from the tips. So I'm thinking, are they getting paid hourly salary, or like how are they getting their bread?
Who comes to a pub should also know when it's time to go.
20 minutes to 11, we'll ring the bell for last orders and shout that out, last orders. And then again at 11 o'clock to mark the final closure, we'll ring the bell again. Guests aren't particularly always happy to leave. Obviously, you want to continue the party. But typically they'll, you know, finish up their pints promptly and be on their way.
What's it like where you live? Where do you go to socialize? And what do you drink while you're there? Tell us in the comments.
Yeah, let me know, guys. What is it? Is it similar to, you know what I'm saying, where y'all are from? It's a lot similar to the U.S. From a lot of bars and pubs that I've been to. The main differences I would think is the tipping, bro. The tipping is a big thing. Like, you definitely want to tip your bartender or waitress or waiter. You know what I mean? I'm not, like I said, I'm not a beer person, so I drink a lot of cognacs or whiskey. You know what I'm saying? That's my go-to. A cognac or a whiskey is my go-to. You feel me? But let me know what you guys drink when y'all go to the bars or pubs, or is it similar to the bars and pubs? I don't think I've ever been to a bar and pub in South Africa. Now that I think about it, I've been to a lot of clubs, but I haven't been to an actual just bar. You feel me? I've never been to a bar. I might have to experience to go to a bar in South Africa. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know what the vibe is, where you from. Hope you guys enjoy my reaction commentary. Hit that like, sub to the channel if you're new. Until next time, y'all.